Hey guys, it's Lottie and welcome back to another video. If there's two things I love, it's a good old spooky story and a good old anime. And when you put the two together, that's gotta be one of my favorite things of all time. So for today's video, I thought it'd be very interesting to discuss an anime that took a lot of inspiration from a Japanese urban legend. And that anime obviously being the Toilet Bound Hanako-Kun. Now, many of you may have seen the anime and may know a bit about Hanako-Kun, but what you may not know is the full urban legend that was actually originally Hanako-san. Now, there are many different variations of the story of Hanako-san, but today I'm going to be talking about the most common one that gets spread around. The legend of Hanako-san is mainly spread around schools, or to be more precise, the legend is spread around school toilets. It is said, to summon upon Hanako-san's spirit, you must go to the third floor toilets in the school, and then go to the third stall and knock 3 times, and then you must ask if Hanako-san is present. If she is, she will reply in some way saying, "Yes, I am." Depending on the story, there are different explanations of what will happen. Some witnesses say they see a bloody or a ghostly hand, or that they see Hanako-san's spirit and that she may pull the individual into a toilet. The most common description of Hanako-san is that she has a black bob haircut and she wears a red skirt. One of the most common origin stories of Hanako-san is that she was a young girl who was around the World War II era. And one day she decided to play hide and seek with her friends. But this was during an air raid, and then she was murdered. This description would make a lot of sense considering the way that her physical appearance is described, since she's usually described as wearing a red skirt that kind of matches a school uniform from that era. Now, the story of Hanako-san, like a lot of urban legends, has been taken and turned into many different versions of manga, anime, and even video games. But one of the most popular versions at the moment would be Toilet Bound Hanako-san. Now, the story of Hanako-san has been around since the 1950s, so considering that it's still in today's media is absolutely amazing, considering this tale has been spread for quite some time. Obviously, over time, the story has changed and adapted in many ways, but it's still being spread. And with the inclusion of Hanako-san into media, it's no surprise that they change around the story a lot and make it a lot more fitting for an anime or a manga setting. Now, from my description of Hanako-san, you'll probably notice that it's very different to the story of Hanako-kun in Toilet Bound Hanako-Kun. But obviously it's expected, because with the story of Hanako-san, it wouldn't be as interesting if maybe it was kept as original as the story was. Toilet Bound Hanako-Kun definitely does an amazing job of taking an urban legend and making it their own story. And I really hope to see more manga and anime taking on a lot of Japanese urban legends and incorporating it into a series, because this manga and anime has clearly shown that you can do it well. Now, I don't want to talk too much about this series and talk any more about the urban legend. All I have to say is, if you haven't read or watched Toilet Bound Hanako-Kun yet, you should definitely give it a chance. Especially if you're like me and you're interested in your urban legends and your creepypastas. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to leave a comment on any Japanese urban legends you're interested in, and I might cover that Japanese urban legend in another video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Farewell, friendly eye.